Now, we were going to close the show with that, but I'd like to make a quick offer. We don't get to see Titano often. If y'all can help me peer pressure him, I just want to do one more quick time. Titano, since he's gone to the East Coast, has been a very busy man. He's become, overnight, one of the hottest names in the sideshow world. And he's picked up some new tricks along the way. So years I've known Titano. He came out to the Carnival before he decided to perform. And then he got his start here with us, but he's always talked about, ever since he was a child, he always wanted to be a sword swallower. So much so that he was inspired to tattoo Captain Don on himself as a sign of inspiration. When he went out to the East Coast, he went into months of serious training, and after putting himself through excruciatingly difficult circumstances, has mastered the ancient art of sword swallowing. Now, the only music epic enough for us to witness Titano putting these 18 inches of solid steel down his hatch without a scratch is the Wheel of Pain. You'll note that this sword is going to go from the tip of his lips down to the very, very bottom of his stomach. If he's not careful, it could perforate his stomach, causing toxins to flow through his entire body. This is one of the most dangerous stunts the circus performs. For second best. Titano is working on setting more world records than have ever been set by a single person. And while he's still new to the world of sword swallowing, he capes with no fear deeper and deeper into the depths of the unknown, putting his life at risk to inspire you to always challenge yourself to the deepest limits of your ability. Now what you'll notice with two swords is much more dangerous because the two separate swords, if they slip, it's like a pair of scissors that could cut his insides open. You may not know this, but when the sword goes down his throat, sometimes he has to nudge his heart out of the way because there's only millimeters of space. He's going through most of his major vital organs here. So if we could have just a little bit of more serious, not complete silence, just down a little. So you can hear the heartbeats of anticipation in the front row. Yes, indeed! Now there are veteran sword swallowers who have been doing it 20 years who are afraid to try the feat that Titano's about to present to you. We're going to throw him a curveball here with a curved blade, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, there are mere millimeters. You're packed tight in there. So he's going to have to push his lungs and his heart out of the way to make room for this blade as it sinks deep down into his lunch and stirs it up. Notice how carefully he guides the blade down. He has to twist his spine to accommodate the curve of the blade. Ladies and gentlemen, Titano would like to show you an original feat. It's called not dropping a water bottle. He's one of the greatest minds in the sideshow. It's not because he's stronger than your average man or because of the interesting artwork that adorns his body that makes Titano so special. He has a truly creative mind, thinking of very unusual stunts that have never been tried. Things meant to awaken your sense of wonder like you get in the 1920s sideshow. I'd like you can actually introduce, he has a special name for this particular stunt.
This next stunt is a sword swallowing act that, you know, in sword swallowing history, a lot of people have been trying to freak PO for years. But I've never found anyone in history that's ever done anything like this before. It's the ultimate weapon I call the human scarecell. And that's a Titano original, my friends.
Oh, shit.
Bring out the scarecell. Now what you'll see here is the medieval weapon, the Morning Star, times 2, balanced, unlike the sanity of the man who invented it. Bring us some of that danger music. For only the Conan soundtrack can fully embrace the power of the epicness that is the Scarecell! Oh, look at it really and early. Who dares face down there? Folks, it's been wonderful seeing old friends in the audience and on the stage. For y'all who don't know, we got some people who don't come regularly. We're here the first Friday of every month. This is our house band, The Magnificents, holding it down all night. And all the fine folks backstage of Dead Man's Carnival. Hope to see y'all again.